Welcome to Walt Disney World Inside Out. The weekly show that keeps you up to date and takes you behind the scenes at Walt Disney World. With your hosts, Leary, George Foreman, and J.D. Roth. Coming to you this week from Epcot at Walt Disney World in Florida, please welcome Brian Leary and J.D. Roth.
Oh, watch out. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Very good.
All right, good job, guys. Way to go. Yeah. And let's also make sure we give it up to Digit and QT1 from Interventions.
Very cool.
How's it going, everybody?
Hiya. I'm Brian Leary.
And I'm J.D. Roth. Welcome to another edition of Inside Out from sunny FLA.
Absolutely. This is a show that takes you behind the scenes to show you the magic here at Walt Disney World, and it keeps you up to date on all the great things here. Welcome.
Well, thanks.
Are having equal. You can go mountain climbing, you can go canoeing, you can learn how to cook, you can learn how to dance, and I'm going to go learn how to do everything.
Today we're going to get wet, and we're going to be surfing over to the Typhoon Lagoon, hanging 10 to find out, you like that, don't you? To find out how they make all those great waves.
That's right, we're also going to be getting drenched at the Disney MGM Studios inside the Magic Show.
And we're also going to be taking a tour of Epcot's The Living Seas. It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, and our co-host, George, the big guy,
We love
Foreman,
him.
he's going to be staying dry as he takes us to meet the landscape artist at the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
I'll show you how they make these trees in the shape of cartoon characters. And you thought they grew like that.
This show is so packed. We don't want to waste it.
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
Don't mind me. It's just another little home movie for my nephew Spencer. He loved the one that I did for him at the Tower of Terror. So I'm making him another one. This is great.
Anyway,
Yeah? Hold it right there. I want to get some shots of the audience.
we're doing a show here.
Yeah, I'm making a show too, J.D. Will you say hi to my nephew Spencer? Hi, Spencer. This is very good. Will you send him a check for $100? You won't? What a grump. What's the problem?
Anyway, let's get started with a look at... Brian,
Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted. It won't happen again.
I hope not. Come on.
Oh, great. This is good. This is good. Conflict, drama, anger. You look kind of cute when you're angry.
Brian.
Okay, fine. On second thought, the movie can wait. Why don't I just go over to Typhoon Lagoon and throw myself off a 214-foot slide? Would that make you happy?
Hey, now we're talking. That's what I would suggest.
You know, I love you too, J.D. Sheesh.
Everyone knows Disney World has the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Disney MGM Studios. But did you know they also have some of the wildest and wettest water parks on the planet?
This is the place to be on a hot day. This is Typhoon Lagoon, one of 3 of Walt Disney World's water parks. But there are a million places to cool off here. You can surf on man-made waves. Take the whole family whitewater rafting. Or you can float through a misty rainforest in Castaway Creek. If you're really brave, you can shoot the tube and make a serious splash. Or if you really want to push the envelope, try the humunga cowabunga, which roughly translated means... Cowabunga! Here's a guy who looks like he's got some answers, and if he doesn't, he's cute. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
First of all, what's your name?
My name is Sal.
Hi, I'm Brian.
How you doing?
You look like you know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Well, I want to know how you make these waves here.
Okay, Brian, behind that wall, we have 12 chambers. It takes 90 seconds to fill those chambers up. When the 90 seconds is up, the pressure of the water just drops down and makes a nice big wave for you.
So wait, just the weight of the water dropping
Yes.
down?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. How much water is there in this thing?
3 million.
3 million gallons?
3 million, yes, ma'am.
That's unbelievable.
Yes.
One more question.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No, ma'am.
Well, I think I'll go take a little dip. I'm not that good a swimmer. Maybe you want to stick by me, okay?
I'll watch you, ma'am.
Cool. So that's how they make the waves here at Typhoon Lagoon? Yeah, right. I'm going to show you how it's really done. That was an Inside Out exclusive. Let's zoom over to Disney MGM Studios for a look at Hollywood in its heyday. Stroll down Sunset Boulevard to the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, or laugh your head off with the Muppets at Jim Henson's Muppet Vision 3D. You can also learn the secrets of movie making, as JD's doing right now.
I'm at Disney MGM Studios for a look at the Inside the Magic special effects tour. Check it out. This is the USS Alabama. It's the actual submarine used in Crimson Tide. Amazing how they got Denzel Washington into this thing. Now, why do they use miniatures in movies? Well, for one thing, it's a whole lot cheaper and easier to blow up than a real submarine. And there's special photographic effects they can use to make this submarine look better than the real thing. Let's go backstage and find out. Come on. Hey, Tim, how you doing?
Great.
Let me ask you a question, all right?
Yeah.
These boats over here, they look like toy boats. How do you get them to look real?
Well, to make a miniature look real, first of all, we don't leave the water surface flat. That would just make it look fake. So we add in waves. But if the waves are too big, the miniature looks like it's going in the bathtub. To get around these problems, we use these large fans. And they create small, fast-moving waves along the water. Slow everything down to give the scene its proper scale. Then we add smoke, sound effects, and music, and the scene is almost complete.
Wow.
Now over here, we have the underwater air cannons that are used to provide the explosions for our battle scenes.
Pretty cool. Now, Tim, what's this?
Well, this is a miniature tugboat that we use for our storm scene. Now, we don't fit people in there, so we use this mock-up that's right here. And we set the people inside. Now, right up here is our water tanks. They hold about 400 gallons of water. When we pull the lever, it comes down the slide. It goes over top of the Misfortune to recreate a tidal wave. You know, speaking of misfortunes, we need a couple more volunteers for our next show. How would you like to do it, JD?
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to be a stuntman. That sounds cool.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I haven't looked this good since 5th grade, huh?
So let's see how miniatures, mechanical effects, and highly trained professionals work together to give you a classic high seas adventure.
Are you ready, JD? Then here we go. While on patrol, in the deepest, darkest regions of the special effects water tank, out in the distance, you spot a battleship. We're gonna fire a torpedo into the bow section. Fire one, Captain! Nice shot! Except for that was one of ours, JD. Look what you've done! Enemy flight at 10 o'clock! Duck, Captain, duck! JD, I'm glad that's over with. When they come down like that, look out! Torpedoes are coming from every direction. They're getting closer. Great shot! So,
Well, I asked for it. I got it. I loved it. Best of all, I can get dry with a special effect. That's the magic of making movies. This week at the Disney MGM Studios, the National High School Cheerleading Championships. Here's your chance to cheer on the cheerleaders as the finest cheer teams from junior high and high schools around the country gather at Disney World for the National Championships. How many times have you admired the beautiful plants and landscaping here at Walt Disney World and said to yourself, I wonder what George Foreman thinks of all this? Well, here's your chance to find out.
Think you've got problems with bugs on your begonias? Try taking care of this garden. The green thumb magician who keeps Disney World blooming is led by Disney Director of Horticulture, Katie Moss-Warner.
Great to have you here, George. You want to go on a tour of the garden?
I love that, Katie.
Great, let's go.
In case you haven't noticed, Walt Disney World is gigantic. In fact, it's twice the size of New York City, so keeping it green and beautiful is a heavyweight job. Now, tell me, how many acres of gardens do you have here?
Well, George, we have about 3,500 acres of gardens. Now, the property's 30,000 acres, but 3,500 acres of it is gardens.
What are the variety of flowers that you can put here? How many varieties?
We have lots of flowers. We can actually grow maybe 40, 50 different varieties at any one time, but you know we use 3 million flowers a year.
What about roses?
Well, people don't think you can grow roses in Florida, but you can. We can grow more than 50 varieties of roses. We can grow climbing roses, we can grow shrub roses, and we can grow hybrid tea roses.
Wow.
We just have color all the time. Reds, blues, yellows, all different colors.
Did you ever think plants could be actors? Well, they sure help set the stage for a lot of Disney attractions. Katie, this is so dry and dusty. It doesn't even seem like it's Florida.
Well, it's interesting that you say that because here at the Big Thunder Mountain, we want this to feel like a desert. So it's like an Arizona desert with cactus and grass and all this kind of crazy Arizona rock.
Hey, sure feel like the desert to me. Here at the Swiss Family Treehouse, the jungle looks so real. I almost expect to see Tarzan himself swinging through the trees. This is beautiful, Katie. What kind of plant is this?
Well, this is actually a small-leaved holly that we can grow here in Florida, and we use it for hedges. But here, to make this, we put a metal frame around, put the holly tree inside, we plant it, and then we trim it really carefully to make this swan.
Topiaries like this swan here are real crowd pleasers. You can find most of your favorite Disney characters sitting down roots all over the place. So you think you have it tough trimming your hedges? Think about Kate and her crew creating all this. After all, gardens like these don't grow on trees. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you, George.
Wow. Spaceship Earth. It's 165 feet across, and it weighs 16 million pounds. I mean, basically, we're talking it's the world's largest golf ball, right? And that leads us to our question this week. It's trivia test time, okay? Now, how tall would you have to be to use Epcot Spaceship Earth as a golf ball? Okay, let me ask over here.
5 stories.
Okay, good.
A mile.
A mile, okay. Oh, let's ask a little Goofy here. Okay, what do you think?
10 stories.
10 stories, okay, okay. Over here?
165 stories.
165 stories. Sounds good to me, but you know what? I have no idea. Why don't we go to J.D. Roth, who also has no idea, so what else is new? But he happens to know the people who do.
Hello, I am at Epcot's Walt Disney World Information Center. The people that work here can help you make reservations for dinner, plan a vacation. Hey, they even know Donald Duck's middle name. We're going to find out how much they really know about Walt Disney World. We're going to meet one of them right now. Let's go.
Hi, Walt Disney World Information. May I help you?
Not bad. How you doing, Marianne?
Great. And you, sir?
I am excellent.
Good.
Now, you sit here and you answer questions all day long, right?
Yes, sir.
So you must have a wealth of knowledge of Walt Disney World.
Yes, sir.
Like, how big is this place?
In total, it's 29,900 acres.
Huh?
And we have a lot of property which is not yet even built on.
Wow. Marianne, do you really know Donald Duck's middle name?
Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy.
Ooh. And what's the most common question that you're asked?
The most commonly asked question at Walt Disney World theme parks is where's the closest restroom?
Oh, boy. Well, I'm not going to ask that. Now, is there the strangest question someone ever asked you?
Yeah, and they actually proposed to me once. I had a gentleman that went down on his hands and knees and proposed to me.
Marianne?
Yeah.
Well, did you say yes?
No.
Good, there's still a chance for me. What do you say we go back there, huh? Meet Marianne, we'll talk a little about Walt Disney World, and we'll get the scoop on what she really knows. Marianne,
Okay.
I'm coming back there.
Great, I look forward to it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Sure, no problem. You're confirmed for a party of 2 at the Bistro de Paris at 6 p.m.
Marianne.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You mind if I take a seat?
No, please do.
All right, Marianne, I want to find out exactly what goes on up here.
Okay.
You know, the real inner workings. Like, you got a computer in front of you, a keyboard, a mouse, a screen, a camera. What goes on up here?
Basically, when someone calls you up, you can help them out with any reservations they wish to make. And generally, any other questions you can look up in fact.
All right, not bad. So why don't we try this out? You know, I mean, I want to try to be you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let me move the camera. Okay, and I just put this earpiece on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and just this is it right here? Hey, this is JD. Welcome to Walt Disney World.
Yes. Can you show me where the nearest restrooms are?
We're kidding, Marianne, huh? No. Where's the nearest restroom?
The nearest restroom is down the hill to your right.
That would be down the hill to your right.
Thank you.
Bye. That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
I'm a pro.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I hang up on the guy?
All you have to do is press hang up.
All right, he's out of here. Yes, another job I can do. Now, if I'm in the park and I see you,
Right.
I will definitely know who to ask all my questions
Wonderful.
to. See you later, Marianne.
Oh, okay, bye-bye. Walt Disney World information, may I help you?
We're about to meet Christina. She's worked here 12 years and says she knows everything about Walt Disney World. Well, we'll be the judge of that. How are you, Christina?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Christina, I'm going to test you right now, okay? I thought up of my own question, and I'm going to see if I can stump you.
Okay.
All right, Spaceship Earth, which is out in the middle of Epcot Center, it's this huge golf ball-looking thing. If Spaceship Earth was a golf ball, how tall would the golfer have to be? Now, think it over, Christina. This is a tough one. She's never going to get this.
6,336 feet tall, or 1.2 miles.
We can't stump her. What can I say?
Okay. Okay, so we have a winner, and guess what? It's you, young lady. What was your guess?
1 mile.
Close enough. What's your name?
Elizabeth.
And where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Fabulous. So you get some golf balls.
Thank you.
Raw. You play?
No, my dad does.
Oh, that's cool. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Like the song from The Little Mermaid says, everything's better down where it's wetter. So let's go over to Epcot, where Brian's gonna find out if the song is right.
Water, the last frontier. In fact, it's the only frontier you can drink. Think about it. We told you we were gonna dig deep and go beneath the surface of Walt Disney World. So come on, let's dive into the living seas. You start by entering the hydrolator, which is kind of like an underwater elevator. We're gonna go hundreds of feet beneath the surface. Cool, huh?
Yeah. Ventilator number 3 descending to Seabase Alpha.
Seabase Alpha, crustacean.
Oops, crustaceans, that's me. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, I'm Brian.
My name is Drew.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
You
You gonna be my guide?
I'm a diver here at the Living Seas.
Oh, really? How long have you been a diver here?
For a couple months now.
Oh, great. So tell me a little bit about the ride here.
Well, we're going to be going right through the center of the aquarium.
Okay.
There are 5.7 million gallons. It's
Wow.
the country's largest aquarium.
We're talking a lot of fish.
There are over 3,000 fish here.
Are you hungry?
No, thank you.
I've got an incredible ahi-ahi sandwich. You'll love it.
I love fish.
Fish are one of my
I think
favorite
they're
things.
absolutely beautiful.
They are unbelievable. Sure you don't want some?
I'm sure. Thanks. Well, over here, those are yellow-tailed snappers.
Sushi.
Well, there's one of our divers right over there. He's actually out there feeding our fish right now.
Very good.
Right there, that's one of our stingrays. It's a cow-nosed ray.
Oh, it's so cute. And that diver's not bad either.
Those right there, the ones with the white and black stripes,
Yeah?
those are sergeant majors. They're actually the most aggressive fish that you'll
Really?
find in there.
Have you ever been bit by a fish?
Lots of times.
Really?
When we go out there to feed, sometimes they mistake our fingers for food, so...
Well, we
it
do that
doesn't
to
hurt
them.
that much. Exactly. Over here on this side, you can see one of our sharks. We have 3 brown sharks here at the Living Seas.
Nothing better than a great shark steak. Have any kind of particular recipe you might use for him?
No.
On the grill, a little bit of lemon and butter. Could you do me a favor, Drew? In there, there's some lemon wedges and the nutcracker. Could you hand it to me? My hands are a mess. You want some?
No, thank you.
Seabase 1 clear. Gentlemen, I'm afraid I'll have to cut my welcome a little short.
I'm having trouble with this. Can you help me with this? Thanks.
We actually do have some lobster here at the Living Seas.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They're delicious.
They're babies, though.
Oh. Well, they're the most tender kind.
Actually, we don't eat what's here.
Oh. What's the point?
It's just for people to learn about the different fish that live in the ocean.
I'm sitting on my lemon wedges. Tell me again how big this place is?
It's 5.7 million gallons. It's over 200 feet in diameter.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
We can actually fit Spaceship Earth inside of our aquarium with still room to swim around it.
Wow, unbelievable.
Those windows over there were the windows that we were looking through.
Very cool. I have trouble kind of taking care of my goldfish, let alone, how do you guys feed all these things?
We actually feed our fish twice a day, doing a number of different things. We can either broadcast the food out, which is just throwing the food out over the water, or we hand feed a lot of our larger animals.
There was this one dolphin that had this ring around his neck. What was that?
That's his hoop. Our male dolphins love to play with our hoop. It's one of their favorite toys.
It's so cute. Can anyone dive with a fish?
We actually just started a new program where certified divers can come in and dive in the living seas. It's called Epcot Dive Quest. And you actually get to come in and dive with a fish.
Very cool. On second thought, I think I'll have one of those to go.
Walt Disney World opened in 1971 and changed how we vacation forever. Now, in 1996, they're doing it again with a whole new vacation adventure called the Disney Institute. It's a campus right in the middle of Walt Disney World where you get to do things you only dreamed of. Hey, one day, you can be a master chef. The next day, you could go rock climbing. Or another day, you could become a Disney animator. And at the Disney Institute, they make dreams become a reality. You actually get to do the stuff you're talking about. So I'm actually going to be able to climb this thing?
Oh, no time at all. We'll have you up there.
All right, we're going rock climbing. Let's go. Can I go this way?
Pretty intense up there. Good. Excellent.
That was awesome.
We've got 17 studios in here where we present animation programs of all kinds.
At the Disney Institute, you actually get to put your hands right in and animate. So the idea is that when you put your character in place, you take one frame at a time on the camera.
Right.
So I think I want to make a little bit of a film, something I can take with me, maybe show to all the fans who watch Inside Out.
And just behind it's our broadcast quality facility.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and...
Coming to you live from the Disney Institute, this is the Disney Network News.
In the first 3 months, we'll have over 230 artists who'll be with us, and among them include Grammy Award winners, Emmy Award winners, MacArthur Genius Grant winners, Pulitzer Prize winners, and many, many others. And it's always an adventure.
And we'll have a lot of fun doing that. Remember the call letters, WALT.
This is the Disney Institute Spa and Fitness Center. This is one of the most awesome facilities around.
When they light up in red, you move there, and then it'll give us a printout of how quick you are. Great.
All right, let's grab our rolling pins on the count of 2. Ready? And 1 and 2. Oh, boy. This is fat. Another thing we learned how to find out what are good alternative food products.
And thanks to Mark, I'm now a chef.
Okay, JD, we're going to introduce you to the Disney Institute Golf Experience.
Golfers are basically confused individuals. Oh, man, we can do some work with you here. Almost every golfer out here has the same problems. When they come here to the Institute, we know that every one of them throws their body backwards. As I come forward, my body's forward, keep the body going. You can pick up your right foot. Right up his back foot,
But
folks.
I have to go.
That's not a very good example.
Everyone needs a little bit of a warm-up.
Step foot forward. That's better.
Oh, beautiful. Hey, Pop, eat your heart out. This week at Walt Disney World, Chinese New Year's continues with their month-long celebration at Epcot, featuring special entertainment and authentic festivities. Later this month, February 15th, the American Film Institute Showcase opens at the Disney MGM Studios with a display of props and sets from the hottest movies, plus an interactive area that teaches the art of movie making. Then, February 17th through the 20th, Mardi Gras hits Pleasure Island, featuring the most authentic New Orleans-style Mardi Gras this side of New Orleans, with festive costumes, decoration, and spicy Cajun food. Later this season, Spring Break. This annual event kicks off as thousands of college students flock to Disney World for Florida sun and Florida fun. Well, I can see by the hands on my Mickey Mouse watch that Mickey only has 4 fingers on each hand. Check that out.
You think that's bad? Donald Duck has to walk around with no pants.
Maybe that's why he's so cranky.
Okay, so that's our show. You know what? I think really, JD, I got some great stuff.
Well, of course you did. I mean, there's people who come here on vacation from all over the world, and you've got them on camera now.
Fabulous.
Not bad. Now, next week, we're going to be back at Disney World in Florida to get some more great stuff. We'll see all you people next time, all right? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Yo!
For your free copy of our vacation planning video and a complete calendar of Walt Disney World events, call us at 1-800-222-7452. Accommodations provided by Disney's Contemporary Resort.